Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Essence of Earth. I am Nikita, your hostess with the mostest, and over here we talk about all things that are going to help you improve the quality of your life. So if you like stuff like that, be my friend, be my little friend, and subscribe and make sure you click the notification bell so you'll be notified and reminded every time that I post. And lucky for you, friend, that's every week. So today, I like to just dive on in there. Today, we're going to talk about transition into a fast. Okay. One of my, uh, I guess, friends, our kids used to run for the same track club or whatever. He was pretty much saying that he was starting a no food fast. And he was like, I am so sick. And it had only been one day. I said, hold up, stop, wait a minute. I don't want you to end up in the hospital. So I felt like this would be a great video to help you guys so that you guys don't hurt yourselves just because you want to do a no food fast. And I think the first thing that you want to have in mind is the reason why you want to do it, whether it's for health reasons, spiritual, religious. You got to have that purpose, one, so that you can sustain the fast. And then you want to consider like how long you want to do your fast for. 3 days, 5 days, especially if it's your first one, right? 3 days, 5 days, a week. How long do you want to do it for? You know, and also that purpose is going to come into play there because you're going to need some type of motivation, especially when you're smelling hamburgers and French fries and everybody cooking because everybody else ain't going on a fast. You got to have something that's going to sustain you, a purpose that's going to sustain you during this fast. I would say you want to be careful if it is your first time, not going too long. Um, not going too long, it can be difficult and it also can make you feel really bad. Okay. And usually transitioning, starting out with 3, 5 a week and moving up longer. You got to take little baby steps. And I think what I'm about to say is extremely important. When you're doing a fast, if you just imagine an old, filthy, nasty, stinking, dirty room and you've neglected for 20, 25, 30 years, for some people even longer, and you say, okay, I'm going to go in there and clean it up. We're going to clean it up. So you moving around stuff, there's dust, debris, all kinds of things, critters and stuff that you see, and it's all smoky and it's all dusty. And it's like, where this dust has to go out somewhere, and the first thing you do is not only are you wearing a mask, but you have to open up a window. This has to have somewhere to go, and the same thing kind of happens with your body. Let me make sure my mic's still on. My mic been cutting off, okay? I gotta say. But anyways, you gotta make sure that this debris has somewhere to go. So when you're doing a fast, you need to make sure that your eliminative pathways are open. Your bowels, your skin, your kidneys, and that liver, honey. You need to make sure those things are working and functioning properly. Otherwise, you may have some issues. Okay. And with toxins moving around because you're cleansing and you're detoxing, it doesn't have anywhere to go. Your head, you're dizzy, you're super dizzy. You can really hurt yourself. So be careful in doing that. Okay. You want to make sure that those eliminative pathways are functioning properly. So if you're having issues with your kidneys, your liver, you may want to, one, take really tiny baby steps and monitor your body. And in general, you want to monitor how you feel during a fast. You really need to be in tune with your body. And if your body is like, hey, you need to drink more water today. We need more water. You best drink that water. Which also leads me to my next point. You need to hydrate yourself like 100%. And I know, especially in like hotter climates or whatever, or if you sweat a lot, um, you need to drink water, and you need to also add minerals to your water, especially if you have never done a fast before. You need to make sure you're getting some type of nutrients. So you can add the Baja Gold sea salt or the Celtic sea salt to your water. You can also take minerals, not minerals, but botanicals. Now, the botanicals will kind of speed up that detoxification process. So you have to keep that in mind. But if you also want to take like herbs for the kidneys and the liver and stuff like that, so you can aid in detoxification and help your body get those toxins out, that is also good. And or taking like an activated charcoal so it can kind of bind to toxins and they can get out of you. So just keep that in mind. And what I think I said, what kind of fast you want to do. You can do no food, you can do um, fruits, juicing, smoothies. Which fast are you gonna do? Right? I will also say that if it's your first time doing it, you need to transition into it. So if you have that date that you're going to start the fast, I would say at least like a month in advance, start eliminating different foods from your diet week by week. So the first week, eliminate carbs and chicken or something. And then the next week, eliminate something else. So by the time you get to the actual fast, your body has slowly gotten accustomed to not eating these foods, and you've already kind of started feeling that healing crisis come about. You can also start intermittent fasting before the actual fast date, not eating from a certain time, right? So if you say no eating from 5 p.m. until the next morning, however you want to do it, whatever the time frame you want it to be, just keep that in mind, because that is going to actually help you by the time your fast starts. So these are all just some tips, right? Some other things that you could do is practice dry brushing. And during this time, you want to get a lot of sun if you have the ability to. A lot of sun. You really want to get the sweating because, toxins come out in the sweat. And also during this time, I wouldn't say it's the best time for you to be like working out. You need to preserve the energy working out. The most I would say do, especially if this is your first time doing it, do some light walking, but you don't want to do any type of heavy working out because this is new for your body, and your body is literally cleaning you out. And depending on how your lifestyle was prior to that, whether you drink alcohol or you did drugs, or if you've had been on a lot of medications, you start doing these detoxes, and you can get heart palpitations from the medications that you've taken. So you really have to be careful so you don't land yourself in the hospital. Okay. So these are just a few tips, and make sure you're drinking water. You need to drink water. A lot of the issues that you guys have or we have is because you don't drink water. You need water. Like, you have to drink water. And I know some people say, oh, but your body makes the water. Come on now. Even the animals drink water. Like, we ain't too far from animals, okay? If you look in nature, it tells you everything that you need, right? Like, come on now. Even a bumblebee will go in and drink some water, and you gonna say that your body don't need it? Come on now. Let's be for real. Okay? You need to drink water, especially if you're gonna do your fast. So I hope these tips are helpful for you. Okay? Take heed so you don't wind up in a hospital. I would hate that for you. But I hope this has blessed you in some kind of way. But if it did, like I said, we need to be friends. Friend. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for next week. Okay? Bye.